Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where it's selfish content time. It's selfish content time. MatPat Selfish Content. It's MatPat Selfish Content. It's MatPat Selfish Content. It's me alone on the couch. Hey, yay! Let's sing about it to escape the crippling loneliness that I'm feeling in my day-to-day life. No, so I'm back alone to finish, hopefully finish Mega Man Rock and Roll. I would be surprised if there was a fourth stream to this, or a fourth video to this, because, you know, it's a 5-hour game, though. Like I mentioned before, how Mega Man games tend to be, like, between, like, 2 and 5 hours, depending on difficulty and your familiarity. Like, when you're speed running them, you can burn through them in, like, maybe 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But for a new game that you've never played before, like, there's figuring it out, if you don't know the weaknesses, all that stuff. But I'm hoping that we'll finish the game today, hopefully, fingers crossed. But it is me alone. Last time we had Matt, we learned a little bit about Matt. Very little about Matt. Matt didn't have a whole lot to say, I guess. We did learn about his music. We learned about his gaming habits. A little bit about him just being fresh out of college. A little bit about his friends. So I guess we learned a decent amount about Matt, which was cool. But nope, it's just me on the couch again, solo today. Hopefully finishing this game. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm just going to ramble, I guess. But let me know down in the comments below what we could talk about. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. And I'm just going to hop into this. Like, no real preamble. You know, this is a Mega Man fan game. It's free to play. There's a link down in the description if you want to support it. I'm still to this day saying, Capcom, you should absolutely hire these people who've been making these incredible games. I would love to see them as official releases, because it ain't like you're doing a whole lot with Mega Man right now. So, long story short, let's beat this game and just bring a dramatic close to this epic revisit to Mega Man, a nice nostalgic franchise. So, when last we left off, we have one Robot Master left, and then presumably the Wily Castle. I have to revisit Reactor Man to find the secret boss there and get our, I guess, final ally. Ooh, gotta love a good ice level. So these guys, so these guys remind me a lot of, like, one of the things that I keep kind of bringing up during these streams is how smart this game is at referencing the past of Mega Man, like the history of Mega Man. You know, you're fighting Robot Masters from previous games. You're referencing different events from those games. Hello. Whoa, hey. And so one of the things that all of this brings to mind is there's a lot of Mega Man 1 references throughout this game. Like, these guys are classic Mega Man 1. Some of the platforms have been like revisits of Mega Man 1. We got the fire last time. Fire breath. There it is. Oh, that's cool! Oh, what a good idea! That when you melt it... Oh, that's really awesome. That when you melt it, it actually fills up with water below it. That's smart! Again, just it's a really smartly done game. I'm just really, again, I know I've said a lot of times how much I appreciate this game, but that sort of attention to detail is, oh god, after all that, is so cool. What is this now? What do we got to do? So these are gonna grip us, I'm assuming? I'm just gonna run into this. I'll just take one up. How many lives do I have? Just one. So is this gonna grip me and carry me? Oh yeah, okay. So this is going to be a puzzle or some death trap or something at some point here. Let's do here. Great. Hello. There we go. But yeah, I'd be curious. So I've talked this whole time about, like, hey, these are the... I've been talking this whole time about, like, oh, these were some of the games that I, like, grew up on. Some of my favorite childhood nostalgia pieces, but I'd be curious about... Is that a Game Boy up in the upper left? That's really cool. Good, a lot of little Easter eggs throughout this game. It's really awesome. But the whales remind me of Super Mario Bros. 2, Doki Doki, the reskin of Doki Doki Panic. One of my favorite levels in that game was always the one where you have to platform your way across a bunch of whales, and so this kind of reminds me of the Mega Man equivalent of that, which is cool. And then these guys are the most obnoxious enemies from Mega Man 1, or at least a version of the most obnoxious enemies from Mega Man 1, which are the like curling stones that just kind of like scoop down and attack you, because their attack patterns are just really obnoxious. Let's see. Fire. Yeah, good one. But yeah, I'd be curious, like, are there... Obviously, the audience for this channel is a lot more, like, modern indie games. We still have a good contingent of people who, know and appreciate retro games. These have to get knocked down, right? Yeah. But I'd be curious, like, if you are kind of like a more modern-y gamer, I'd be really curious to see... Oh no! Oh, I have the bubble! Oh, I had the bubble! Will help me float! Does this send me back to the very beginning? No way, is it? Wait, is this the beginning? No, it's in the beginning. That would be so far. Is it the beginning? Oh no. Okay, there. No, this is the beginning. There we go. But I'd be curious, like, if you are kind of a younger gamer who watches GTLive and watches us for, like, the FNAF stuff and things like that, are there old school franchises, the Marios, Sonics, Mega Mans of the world, like the ones that were kind of on those initial generations of consoles? I'd be curious if there are any ones that you yourself, like, find yourself playing more often or that you're drawn to, just out of curiosity, because for me, like, whenever there's one of the new games in those sorts of franchises, I always kind of just play them for nostalgia's sake, and also because, well, they were good games, but I grew up with them, right? And so I'd be curious to see, like, all the Fortnite players are which isn't a big component of this channel, but I would love to know from you guys, is there... Okay. Yeah, there. I'm just gonna float through this. Like, why would I? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this is great. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. But yeah, I'd love to know if those people are kind of like brushing up on like video game history. It's one of those things, and I don't know if I've talked about this on the live stream, but it's one of those things I wonder about with Oliver. Am I going to teach him or like about retro games? And the answer is yes. Like I want to. The problem is though, when you have games that are so like modern and with really nice graphics and have been optimized, quite honestly optimized for like gameplay and microtransactions and stuff like that. They're just designed to be infinitely playable. And so I do wonder, like, how you introduce old school gaming to, to kids who now have, like, all this cool modern stuff at their disposal. Because I think there is something to be said for, oh, this is cool. Can I jump out of it? I don't want to, like, jump too high. Can I jump? Oh, no! Why did it double jump me? Ooh, no, I gotta really win. But it's one of those things, right, where, like, I think there's a lot to be said about these old school games where you die a lot, right? And it's a lot about persistence and staying determined to win something and having to, like, do the same thing over and over again because that's just how it goes. And you have to, like, stay determined. You have to persevere through adversity. Like, there's no quick saves. There's not a whole lot of, checkpoints and things. And so it's all about just, like, staying, like, I think you see a lot of kids, and probably not the audience for this channel, obviously, but I think, like, there are a lot of kids that I've watched, that have, like, been in my neighborhood and that I've gotten to know. And, when I... Okay. Wait, what is going on here? Sorry, one second, I gotta focus. Was that the last letter? It was! Oh, that's funny. I knew there was gonna be something hidden behind these things. they were too suspicious. Anytime you have something in the foreground blocking whatever's in the background, oh yeah. Okay, get out of here. I'm assuming Bubble is not going to be the thing that defeats Polar Woman, so I'm not too worried about that. What do we think? Storm, fire, right? It should be fire. 1 sec. Let me focus on Polar Woman, since we only have 2 shots at her, and then we can talk about things. Hello. Ooh, hello. Whoa. Ooh, hello. Okay, so fire is definitely her weakness, which is good to know. Not a big surprise. But man, I mentioned it in the first stream of this game, but just to reiterate, contact damage in this game is brutal. Wow, when is she jumping? Nope. Oh, geez. I don't want to die. I'm just going to use a tank just for safety. Yeah, that might kill me. Wow. She's hard. Thank goodness I had the weakness. Holy jeez, that was brutal. I don't even know. That was a really intense battle. But anyway, while we play through this, yeah, I've seen kids, like I've tried to get like younger game players. I'm like, hey, did you ever play the original like Mega Man X or original Mario Brothers? And you see them like attempt to play, that's cool, it freezes them. You see them attempt to play it and immediately get like infuriated and frustrated because of how difficult they are, or like they're not comfortable with it, and you immediately, like, I've done it with I think like 3 or 4 kids at this point. You know, people who are just like, oh, you get a double jump, that's great, that's cool, or a longer jump, that's cool. Okay. But the long and short of it is, like, you see them get so frustrated so quickly, and then they just quit, which is a real shame. Like, it doesn't teach them perseverance, I guess. I don't know, and maybe it's just old man MatPat being like, well, a video game, you gotta learn how to work hard. Shoot. That's okay, I'll reset it, which is fine. You gotta learn how to work hard. And so, I don't know, like, I think there's something valuable to be said for, like, old school video games, but I also understand that there's a world where kids, you know, it's a harder thing to say yes to, right? Because the old school graphics might, like, scare people off, and it's not as appealing, and definitely the gameplay is a lot more, I think, of a delayed reward, because it is harder, and there is a learning curve that you have to kind of get comfortable with, as opposed to, you know, more modern games that have like built-in rewards and incentives for you playing that are kind of like right off the bat giving you the, you know, like, oh, this feels good to play because the game is constantly rewarding you, whereas these are like, no, there's definitely a steep learning curve, and then you get a lot of rewards as you get more accomplished in the game, as you're able to just like become more, like, there's a proficiency to it. But it is one of those things where, like, I can see it being easy to pass up on, like, what are very good, valid, fun to play, important games. And so, I don't know. That's just me kind of rambling about, like, I've talked to Steph about this a lot, where I'm like, what if we just slowly work him through the generations of consoles? And she's like, well, as soon as he knows that, you know, something else exists out there, like even a mobile phone or whatever, right, are already doing things that are so far beyond what, like, the retro consoles are doing. It's like, yeah, it's true, but I don't know, like, there's got to be a system out there. Makes me nervous every time. There's got to be a way to do this, to, like, and maybe it's just like by sharing my enthusiasm, like that's kind of what I'm hoping for, right? Is by sharing my enthusiasm about these games and saying like, you know, hey, let's play together, let's do these things together. Oh, cool. Let's do, you know, by kind of co-playing, co-watching, or whatever. He learns. Ooh, hello. He learns to be. Oh, geez. So, how do these things work? Okay, so. Oof. All right. Blade Man, I guess. What do we think he's gonna be weak to? What's he gonna be weak to? He's gonna be weak to sand. Sure, Dust Storm. We're gonna say Dust Storm. Let's see if we can beat this guy. Ooh, hello. That did not do it. So that's a bummer. Let's try. He's probably not weak to the boss's own attack, so I'm gonna say not that. Let's say fire. Let's say missile. 2, 3. That didn't seem to work. That definitely didn't work. Snow roller. That didn't work. Nope, that's not good. Drones. Go drones. Did that do anything to him? Not really. Oh my gosh. Bubble. Nope. Poop. Maybe I just need to beat him normally? Fire. I guess fire's the last thing. It's maybe, okay, so we haven't tried ghost and fire. So we'll try these. Maybe he's just not weak to anything. Ooh, that didn't work. Fire didn't do anything. Bubble didn't do anything. Like ghost. Maybe it's ghost. Ooh, okay. Ooh, ghost. That's the way to do it. That's the one. Of course, it's the last one I try. It's always the last one that I try. Okay. Okay, 2, 3. There we go. Great. Yeah, wake up. Hey, buddy. Nice. Okay, so that should be the last. Perfect. Now we can escape. So that should be the last of our. Look at, we're so nice and full up on everything. It's so exciting. Last of our allies now, because if we look on our save screen, yeah, we have literally everything. We've got rock and roll, all the letters. We've got all our allies. We've got all the. Yeah, we are full up, man. So let's beat it. Let's do it. Let's go to final levels. Ooh, and it's both rock and roll. Great. Find Wily's castle. Where's Wily's castle? Where in the world is Dr. Wily's castle? Huh, down in the Indian Ocean, huh? Right on the east coast of Australia. What is down there? Again, geography is not one of my strongest suits, so I don't know what's down there, but that's interesting. Are we doing it together? Oh, cool. So much fun. Oh, hey. Okay, cool. That's good to know. So these are the trip wires. Oh, great. Good job, Matt. Way to trip it immediately. Okay. So let's try not to trip the things. Okay, so this will allow us to get through this part without tripping the wires. Oh, geez. What? What's the purpose of the trip wires if I'm gonna just signal them oh, damn it. Fine, I will just go. I was trying to play by your rules, game. Nope, that's definitely gonna trip. Okay, wow, okay, hey. Thanks a lot, game. Okay, there we go. Let's just get out of here. This whole stealthing mechanic is not doing super great for me. Can I get this without triggering it? Like, why? Does it even matter? I'm just gonna grab it. Like, why not? No. All I did was trigger these guys. But anyway, yeah, so that's some of the stuff that I've been, you don't think about this stuff until you're like a parent, I guess. But you think about like, hey, what is this? What are the things that our kids are playing? Like teaching them. What are the ways that we kind of like encourage them to get excited about things? Like, how do you encourage a kid to try something new and different that they might not naturally be excited about or interested in? Oh, weird. Is that roll? Oh, cool, and we're both gonna end up there. That's cool. That is cool. And she's got the extended now, which is great. Okay. So what's this doing here? Okay, so that signal's there. This is gonna signal, yeah, right there. Great. But yeah, that's the sort of lame stuff that you have to think about when you're a parent. What the heck? Oh, God. So that is why Mega Man games are not stealth games, because let me just trigger literally everything known to mankind here. Here we go. So yeah, I'd be curious if you have any thoughts, or like how you would do it. Like maybe you're a parent, or with your, oh, because I signaled them. Shoot. With your own kids. I'd want to know. Oh, I want that one up. Give me that one up. Ooh, this is tricky. Okay. Whew. Yeah, there we go. I will take that. Thank you. Wish it was an E-tank. That would have been... Oh, shoot. I forgot. Don't hit the enemies. It's like it's such a second impulse of like, always hit the enemies. But nope, not in that case. Alright. So this is a joint? Hello, hello. Nope, that didn't work. Ooh, hello. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Okay, so what's your attack pattern right now? Okay. Ooh, hello. Okay, get rid of you. Ah, shoot. And is it one, two? Shoot! Oh, poop. Okay. And we can swap, I'm assuming. So when I hop back down, Roll will pop up with her health bar. It's cool that we both have independent health bars. That's smart. Again, this is such a cool idea. Okay, so now, eyeballs open. Nope. Okay, hey, let's keep moving, shall we? Four, five. Great. Okay, open your eye. Great. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's eliminating the platforms. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, what's incentivizing me to switch until I like absolutely need to for life purposes? But okay. Ooh, okay, so he already eliminated that platform. It seems I would test out different weaknesses, but he seems like, oh god. He seems like he's already... Nope. Okay, come on. Oh, shoot. 1, 2, 3, okay. Oh, dear. Got rid of my platform. Open your eye. Great. Oh, yeah, we got him. 2, 3. Nope. Okay, shoot. Now we gotta reset it. Can I just Dust Storm on the way? Yeah, that's Dust Storm. That's a good one right there. Can I missile him? Maybe missile is a good one. I feel like this will be a good missile. Finish him. There we go. Yeah, great, perfect. That's such a cool boss. I love the fact that they're using the two-person mechanic. It's so smart. Because you have two characters, create a dual-person boss battle. How fun is that? And you're switching out, and you can use each other's like strengths and weaknesses. That's great. That's brilliant. I'm assuming that's a prelude to what Dr. Wily's castle will be. Yeah, there it is. I figured. But anyway, yeah. So long and short of it is, you know, as a parent, you got to think about how do you want to introduce media to your kids, the order that you introduce it, because like kids, you see them just latch on to stuff and they're so excited about, like, you know, one song showed up on our Google Home that was Moana, and now Moana is his favorite movie, even though he's never seen it, but he saw like two like music videos or two like clips of the movie, and that's, you know, because that's the thing that he like saw first, it became his favorite, and now he like latches on to Moana. And so, oh, there's two different, we attack different sections. That's cool. Oh, and I was wondering what was gonna fill up that bottom slot there. So it's the end game. Great. So there's two different spots. Well, let's do roll first. We haven't done a lot with roll yet, so let's do some more roll. But yeah, right. Like that's the crazy thing about it is you have to show them stuff, and it's like the order makes such a big difference. So on one hand, I'm like, I do want him to be exposed to like some of the harder mechanics before you get into it. It's like calculus, which is stupid to say, but as I think about it more and more, it is pretty reminiscent of how they teach you calculus in school, which is, you know, you spend a half semester learning like the really hard, long way of doing things, and then all of a sudden they're like, and here's the really easy way to do it that we could have taught you 6 months ago. And it's like, well, why didn't you teach me that? And they're always like, well, you had to learn the hard way so you understood the concept. And it's like, did we though? You could have just told us the concept the whole time. And I hated that as a student. So like, as a parent, would I, you know, like as a kid, why wouldn't they be like, why didn't you show me this earlier? So I don't know. What's this? Do I have like I feel like it's something I can be able to unlock? Weird. Oh, alright. Ooh, hello, Spike. Ooh, hello. But it is kind of reminiscent of that problem, right? Where it's like, you show them the hard way of doing things, or like the old school way of doing things, so that way you can appreciate. Okay, these stop. That's good to know. So you appreciate kind of like how far things have gone, and you build up a different skill set. And I think that's the biggest thing for me is, you know, building up this other skill set and like this other gaming vocabulary that exists. Because I think that's important. I think, you know, being able to appreciate, it's one of the things that I, you know, do with film theory a lot is, and Steph and I both, like, we've watched every Oscar Best Picture winner. We try to expose ourselves to like classic movies that everyone says, oh, you should see, because they're and yeah, you see like, hey, these are outdated for a reason, or they don't hold up super well or whatever, but like you kind of learn the history of where everything is coming from. Let's think about this. So this is 5, that's 1. What's this here? Oh, I screwed it up. That was stupid of me. I thought through it, and then I didn't bother to like actually execute on me thinking through it. But anyway, yeah. So, and it is hard sometimes to actually appreciate a lot of that older stuff out of context. You know, if you're not watching it in the era that it originally aired in, and without its original like intentions, right? Like there are certain movies that I'm just like, ugh, this is boring or not good or whatever. But at the same time, like, if you don't get an appreciation for what those movies or video games or whatever did back in the day, I don't know, you lose a lot of kind of the sense of history that comes with this stuff. So this is just an on-off switch. Can I charge it? No, it's just on and off. Okay. It feels like since it's a light bulb that I should be able to charge it. So this is going to be off, on, and then you just get over there real fast, okay? Off, on. Okay, go up. Okay, there we go. Nice. Ooh, ooh! Hey! Okay, so that's why we have the partners. That's cool. So he's going to take me on an alternate route? Is it an easier route? Is it a secret boss? What is it doing? Is this like true? This is true completion, I'm assuming? Oh, I should have thought through that one a lot more than I did. Because I did not think through that. I was just like, let me just hop on this. But I'm glad that I was able, I'm glad that there were some quick reflexes there, because that would have been bad in a hurry. Okay, so there. What's this? Oh, and the locks. Okay, I see it now. So the locks just give you more power-ups? I guess. Cool, great. I will take that any day of the week. Perfect. What's this? Ooh, okay, this is gonna be... Okay. Ooh, the drills from Mega Man 2. Great. But yeah, media literacy, I think, is something that's shockingly important, but also difficult to appreciate if you're, not encouraged to do that sort of thing. So, ooh, hello. I did not mean to do that, but sure, I'll take it. Don't really want to waste that ammo right now, because who knows, our boss might be weak to it or something. Oh, haha. Yeah, this makes sense to me. Ooh, hello. No! Oh, you idiot! They tricked me! They got me! Oh, they got me! This is a really long level, too. Don't... It was a fake out. They knew that I would fall for it. Oh, good job. A+. So, yeah, out of curiosity, are there any... Let me know, because I do read the comments. Especially... No! Shoot. Ugh. Especially for GTLive. But are there any classic things, movies, games, whatever, that you watch or like encourage, that are favorites that you think kind of like have been forgotten or underappreciated from history because of, or that people like ignore now because it's like, oh, this is boring or too old or whatever. Let me focus on this real quick. Well, you guys let me know in the comments. Okay, open, close. Open. Oh, jeez. Oh, they have the drills going too? Oh, no! Oh, no! That is low blow! Holy cow. Okay. Let's see what we have down here. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be cool, like we're trapped in a light bulb. That's cool. I'm assuming your weak spot is down here, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so you do that. So this lights up things, and then it switches over there. Okay, that shoots out. Okay. Is there more to this? Is this just back and forth? Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Oh, ooh, hey, okay. So at a certain point, he charges up an attack. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, that's good to know. So it's really just run back and forth, and then get ready for that charge attack. Okay, ooh, hello. And then a homing attack there, okay. Oh, and then that's invincible. Great. So now this is just a guy. Nope, shoot. Oh, that's the thing. So you have to make sure that you don't get caught in that. It's not too difficult as an attack pattern, actually, so that's nice. I appreciate that. Do I even need to... like switch sides? Really? Not really. Oh god, it's 3. Right? It's 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe it's a little bit more. 4. So it's that time was 4. And then he releases the discharge at the top. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and now 4. There it is. Okay. Yep. And then discharge. Okay, great. That's not too hard. 1, 2. But yeah, let me know. One of the things that Steph and I have been doing a lot during quarantine lately is we've been trying to catch up on anime stuff. Because that's one that we have a decent gap. And you guys have already, and I've told you about this, and you've already sent in a lot of really good suggestions that we've been working our way through. Both classic and modern, just because we had a lot of stuff, both old and new school, to catch up on. So we've been watching a lot of like Studio Ghibli stuff, which I let you know. Which has all been great. We're in the process of watching Demon Slayer, which has been a lot of fun, and that's been very different and very cool and modern. So yeah, it's good, but that's the thing. Like, I think there's a lot of value in having a broad spectrum of media literacy and references that you can go back to. It's also one of those things too, like, I think that make you just a better creator, right? Especially if you are in a creative field, like when I was in theater and directing and acting. But like if you're a YouTuber, if you're making your own games or whatever, like that's the sort of stuff that gives you, reference points that you can then draw from and then use to inspire or work in or make your creative pursuit that much more interesting or diverse or dynamic or true to life, right? Because they're referencing things that other people, understand. Oh, yeah, stupid. That was so stupid, Matt. That was so stupid. That was just poor form. That was my bad. I choked. Why don't I just do this? Why don't we just do this? Let's just do this. Right? Why would I make it harder on myself? Because why not? Okay. Here, we're gonna have to hop up. Here. Oh, great. See, that's the way to use your weapons, man. That's great. The bubble is so good in this game. I love it. But anyway, that was terrible timing on my part. I'm so sorry. Way to make a completely stupid mistake. But it's just one of those things that, like, I think there's a lot of value to be had there, and it just makes you as a creator and the stuff that you're doing as a game designer or as a whatever project that you're working on that much more robust and creative and interesting. So we're in a Met factory. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Mets are, without exaggeration, clearly the hardest enemies in Mega Man games because they're the ones that are invulnerable to everything, right? Oh geez. Oh no! Oh, poop. Oh, and I don't have any life left. Okay. Okay, there we go. Here. Oh, yeah. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, I think the Met levels are always really interesting in Mega Man games because they're always like, they have such personality and there's such a huge variety of them. But the Met levels are also like some of the hardest sometimes because, like I said, they are invulnerable to everything. So they just take a licking and keep on ticking. Ooh, do I get that one up? Do I get that one up? Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I will take that. So that lock was the one that I unlocked in the other route, which is cool. So that's good to know. Get rid of you. Hey, buddy. Here, let's use more of my tools, huh? Let's actually, you know what? Let's try to make this a little bit easier on me and actually use the things that I should be using this whole time, because they're given to us to make the gameplay that much better. So let's... Oh! Oh, that's fun! I love this mechanic of the helpers. That's so cool. So what you doing for me? Okay, so I'm learning. Okay. So she picks me up and then just slowly descends. Okay, so I can use that here. Boop. There we go, and then up here, we're going over the top. Great. Oh god, I keep running into like literally everything. Okay, here, go, and go. Perfect. Ooh, hello, one up. Oh, go for it. Yes! I will go for that any day of the week. What do we got? Okay, more. Oh, no. Great, we'll just shoot. It's fine, I'll take the hit. D-boost, damage boost. Yes, we did it! You and me together! Yay, allies! We're friends, it's so nice. I will take that, thank you. Now here, so that unlocks another set of locks. Okay, cool. That's fun. Ooh, do I get E-tank? I don't even need the E-tank because I have enough E-tanks. But it's uncomfortable for me to say no to an E-tank, but at the same time I should save it in case Like, you never know when you're gonna need a refill. So maybe I'll just save it. But yeah, media literacy. I don't know how you guys feel, but I do think in this day and age of just there being so much content out in the world, and also being able to look at your sources and look for new information. I think having a robust. Okay. Oh, whoa! I'm like, what are those? Even as I was looking at them, I'm like, huh, those look like crushers, but they weren't active. So that was my B. That was a bad one on my part. We know that there's a bunch of guys over here. But I do think like media literacy, media studies is more important now because media affects so much of what we do in culture today. And being able to separate fact from fiction and the stuff that's like appearing in social media and stuff, like I think there's a lot to be said for those knowledge sets that you need. Okay, so let's look at this. Down, down, and now go. Is it? Is that the... Oh, that is tight. Oh, that is really hard. That is really hard. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. Okay, watch out for the stupid mat. There we go. Just trying to kill me in there. There you go. I will take that. Okay, so now, oof, oof, oof. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as that other one actually. That first one was brutal. The window. Okay, more. That's not too bad. And when you're in the Mets, it's worth noting. I love the big pile of Mets at the bottom, but it's worth calling out the fact that when you're stuck in the pile of Mets, you are just stuck. You are. It's like quicksand, and so your jump is really reduced. You're really slow. It is really tough to maneuver. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna not be fun, is it? Oh jeez. Oh no. Okay, so you're gonna drop them. Okay, what's going on? Hello. What? Wait, what? Okay, there. I gotta hop on the boxes as they pop up. Oh, and he comes down to ooh. Okay, he pops up. This is gonna fall. But then he shifts up. Oh, that's weird. So wow, this is all, this is all about me. Oh my gosh. Whoo, that is so complex. Like, the bottom's moving one way, the top's moving another way. You have Mets popping out left and right. This is crazy as a pattern. Holy jeez. Okay, get rid of you. Still got hit. Good job, Matt. Okay, so he's gonna drop that. Okay, so now, so it looks like he's gonna pick it up, but he doesn't. He shifts over. I move up. I shoot him. Oh god, you gotta get up so fast though. Okay, so now he's gonna drop that. Oh no. Wow. Shoot, and I missed my opportunity there, and I'm dead. Oh. Shoot. I mean, I guess I gotta continue. Yikes, that's a really rough boss. That is really hard. Oh wait, don't forget this. Why am I bothering? Just go through this. Just move. Let's just power through this as fast as we can. Wow, so there's a decent amount of game left here, actually. So that's good to know. I thought that we would have kind of the usual slate of Wily Castle levels, but it seems like we have a good number more, which is a bit of a bummer because I was hoping we could wrap this whole thing up today, but it looks like that may not be the case. We might need one extra one. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna just fly through this as necessary, though. Okay, great. I don't care. Man, not even to their own brethren. Trapped encapsulated in little ghost bubbles. Not even weak then. Come on, guys. There's that one. There's gonna be one there. Great. Yeah, this is move through this as fast as possible, so that way. Oh. Get rid of you. Yeah, so maybe. Man, I'm simultaneously impressed and just like shocked by. Okay, do I need to do the? Do I need to do that thing again? No, apparently not. Okay, so I'm clear for there. Oh, it's not even a shortcut. It's actually a long cut to a completely different section of the game. Okay. Jeez. Way to make me do extra work, game. Totally fine. I did not use my E-tank, so I don't need that. I do just kind of want to blaster my way through this, though. So this is just blaster stuff. That's easy enough. Okay, get rid of you. And then he pops out from the side. Man, the enemy placement in this level is pretty thankless. Like, it is not messing around at all. And again, like, this is the sort of thing that you know if you're just a fan of the games, and it shows. You know how Mega Man gamers are. Oh, I gotta do this again. You know how Mega Man gamers are gonna think, where their reactions are gonna be, how their reactions are gonna be, and so you can place. Is one up? Yeah, it is. So you can place the. I'm like, it's a weird gap in the tiles for that to be there. So I'm glad I looked back at it. But you can place like enemy designs and stuff in the ways that are just going to be the most obnoxious and difficult for gamers of that franchise to deal with, because you know, like, you are in the mindset of that gamer. So again, like, that's why I'm such a huge fan of, you know, fan-made games and hiring fans to do this sort of work. Because that's, like, those are the people who understand it at a level that goes beyond just, like, basic aesthetics. Like, oh yeah, just slap a blue sprite on screen and give him a couple of interesting powers. Like, there's a lot to it. And as a fan, you get it because you've played the games. Okay, so he pops out. Okay, let's pay attention to this. I don't think this is going to be the one where I beat him. I just want to learn the pattern here. So this is going to fall. He shifts over. This goes up. Okay, so really, it's better for you to stay in the middle. It feels like it shouldn't be, but it really is the middle that you want to stay in, which is so counter because you keep expecting it to want to fall. I wonder what weapons are we... The thing is, and I would experiment with weapons, but it seems like my normal buster weapon is doing just fine. Okay, wait for it. So he's gonna jump. Okay, so that one you gotta watch out for. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna power up. Might as well. I don't really want to. He's hurting right now. Oh, the Mets are the things that are causing the most chaos. Look at this. Nope, and then up here. Oh, you can't miss it. You can't miss stuff like that. Get rid of him. Nope. Yeah. Shoot. Now we go up. Good. Okay, at this point, we're just gonna burn through an extra E-tank. It's not worth it. It's not. Like, use rush maybe? Ooh, see, every time I do the E-tank, I just, like, mistake nope. Wow. This boss might be one of the hardest. Okay, over here. Okay, now he shifts. Nope. Hey, how would you actually hit him? Oh. No, you idiot! That was so stupid. I'm like, oh, I got it. I just need to survive one round. Oh, that was so stupid, and now I have so many fewer tanks than I did before. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, he jumps. Okay. Okay, hey. Here we go. Just jump. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, okay, he's gonna go. This is not the round where I'm gonna be using. Shoot. Oh, I might have to. I mean, we still have a lot of game left to play. I might have to call it after this guy. We're gonna beat him. This is it. We're gonna beat him this time. Wow, this is such a hard boss. This is crazy. This is a level of like, you never see Mega Man bosses that are like this hard. Honestly, they're very, very rarely in the franchise. Okay, he just fell. Okay, just watch out. Once you get off cycle. Oh! Like, once you get off cycle. Okay, good. That was good. Okay, that was good. Okay, good. He falls. He jumps. Okay. We're gonna do this. He's there. He's gonna jump. Okay, he's gonna fall. He falls. Next one comes up. Good. Fall. I get picked up. Hit him. Ooh, get out of there. Oh, you jerk. That was a totally. Oh, okay, don't get off cycle. Anyone's gonna come up. Okay, good. Falls down. He jumps up. I hit. Nope. Damn it. Every time. It's such a shame because I'm missing out on so many like hits. Okay, he shifts over. I go up. Okay, now we got it. I've got a sense of it, but wow, this was brutal to figure out. Wow, that was hard. Yikes. How are we doing time-wise? Yeah, I gotta call it there. Whew. But I think that leaves us with like, what, there's probably 3 levels left? Here, let me check the save screen real quick. That was such a hard boss. Okay, so there's, 3 more levels left. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna cut it there. We'll finish it next time. So anyway, that's Mega Man Rock and Roll, where if you wanna fight really hard bosses that are really, actually doing some sophisticated patterns, that was really hard. That was really intense. I guess I could have tried a bunch of the weaknesses. Maybe that would have made it easier, but yeah, I probably should have. I don't know, maybe he's not weak to anything. It seemed like my Buster was doing really well. It was just learn the pattern. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been MatPat Selfish Content Time, just talking to himself on the couch. If you have any parenting advice for how I can introduce new video games to Oliver, he's still probably like a year away from playing video games, but it's something that I'm always thinking about. If you have recommendations for, you already gave me awesome anime recommendations, but if you have recommendations for old games or old movies that I should be checking out, let me know. Or old TV series. Cheers was one that we caught up on. It's like, oh, that's an important one. MASH has been on my to-do list for a while. Those old school stuff that like your parents talk about and your grandparents talk about. It's like, well, I should know what they are. Maybe not watch the whole show, but at least parts of it. But let us know, like, because it's still, nothing's open out in the world, and so we're tired of watching stuff, but might as well watch new things. And continue educating ourselves through the content that we consume. So let us know down in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Hopefully Steph will be on the couch We're starting to get more time to film together, so hopefully we'll have more joint GT Lives coming up soon. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. That wasn't a stream, but it was just nice hanging out with you. I'll check you later.